A strategy that maximizes expected return without restriction will eventually exhaust the resources needed to continue. Survival is not the reward for good optimization. It is the condition that makes optimization possible at all. Constraints must come first. A survival constraint requires the process to remain above a fixed absorbing barrier at all times. The feasibility set contains only those strategies for which the probability of surviving indefinitely is at least some minimum threshold. The best strategy inside this set may have a strictly lower expected return than the unconstrained optimum. There is a specific fraction that maximizes the long-run rate of growth. Below it, growth is positive but not maximal. Above it, growth declines and eventually turns negative. Doubling the optimal fraction maximizes short-run expected return, but guarantees ruin over time. When two curves are plotted against the strategy parameter, one rises and one falls. Expected return increases as the strategy becomes more aggressive. Survival probability declines and eventually reaches zero. The growth optimal fraction sits at the interior of the region where both matter. The unconstrained optimum lies outside the admissible region. Paths starting from that strategy are absorbed by the barrier. Paths starting from the growth optimal fraction survive indefinitely. Ignoring the barrier does not make it disappear. It makes the optimal solution inadmissible. The survival constraint binds before any preference constraint. Maximizing expected utility subject to survival gives a different answer than maximizing expected utility alone. Survival is a hard constraint. It is not an objective to be weighed against return. Maximizing expected terminal wealth and maximizing log wealth subject to staying solvent are two different problems. They have different solutions. The logarithm of zero is negative infinity, so ruin is infinitely penalized in the second formulation. The choice of objective determines the constraint structure.